Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking another look at the FV4005. I love this tank. I really do love this tank. I've already done a video on the tank, but I have been playing this quite a lot lately. I've been trying to get it up to 100 battles, and I've got there. I'm ranked like 35th or something like that, which I was a little bit disappointed about. I've got 3k average damage in it, but people have just been doing so well in this tank. It with the auto loader and the consumable that gives you a 2.1 second reload, and on top of that, the speed of this thing, it's just amazing. Now watch this, 2.1 seconds later, or 2.9 seconds, see you later, FV4005. And that's what I love about auto loaders. It's not just this tank that can do that, it's just auto loaders in general. If you can manage to damage the ammo rack on one of the tanks that you shoot, if you can shoot the same position and they don't repair the ammo rack, you're almost guaranteed to ammo rack. So that is what I love about the auto loaders, that you do get quite a lot of ammo racks, just like big TDs. Now this tank here, is it overpowered? I don't think it's overpowered as such. I do think that the speed boost is completely broke, and I mean, if they can add that on every tank, then maybe, but just look at the Charioteer, it's completely OP. And I think that's what makes the tank really look OP. If you take away the speed boost, then this won't be nowhere near as good as it is. I play this tank as a medium. Because of the auto loader, you can use that speed boost to get to positions with your mediums. And then you can fire 3 shells in 4.2 seconds and do sort of 1300 damage. So that's great. So if they just remove the speed boost, which will be absolutely fine, this tank will then just become a normal auto loader, just like the AMX50B and just like the T57. There will be nothing really special about the tank. Although I do hope they change the speed boost, because I do think it is a bit unfair that only these TDs can have the speed boost, because definitely it does give them the advantage. But other than that, the tank is just an average tank that I do very well in, and so does a lot of other players. And it's almost impossible to ace. I mean, 5.8k damage, 27,000 credits, 1363 base XP, and that was only enough for a second class. So this here was the very next battle, and I really enjoyed this battle. It was kind of like a nail biter, and I expected an ace, but you can see we're pushing left. So we got 2 mediums, the enemy got 3 mediums. We start to push left, and then I'm looking at the mini map and I'm thinking, the leopard's going this way, let's just change. So we start heading back towards the other side. The E100 on my team does a fantastic job, and straight away we now spot the enemy E100, who is just about to have a very, very bad day. So he misses his first shot there, which means we can load the APCR and just guarantee the pen on his cheeks, and we get the 3rd shot. So not bad. We've done 1170 damage. The E100 on my team is now with me. The Death Star takes out the Leopard 1, so a minute down, we are 1 tank down, and we can just see there the E100 has shot, which means we can now rush him with my E100, who gets out the shot, leaves him on 4 HP, and we can explode his ammo rack. So we're going to go for the full reload, and you can see here now the mini map, we are getting overrun on the left side of the map. So I'm just going to start pushing around to see if we can get behind them with my auto loader. But the Leopard 1 now takes out the T62, so we're 3 tanks down against 1 on the enemy team. Now I'm about to get very greedy. Now watch this shot here. Look at that shot just donk to the ground. So the second shell we do manage to get in the tortoise, and now this is where we are very greedy. Instead of just waiting, we wanted to get that shot off on the Death Star, and we lost like half of our hit points, more than half. We lost 1,100, or nearly 1,200 of our hit points, which is a bad mistake from me, because now I'm a one shot. I'm a one shot to the Death Star. I could be a one shot to the 268. So that was very bad indeed. But now E100 takes out the 268, so it's now a 2-on-3. I have reloaded. The WZ is dealing with our E100, so the two other tanks are going to go towards our E100. So I'm going to try and get behind them and just see if I can get some shots. Now the Death Star here is almost on 1,500 damage. We get one shot off, he misses the E100, which means we can release the rest of our shells into him, and luckily we do a high roll and we do nearly 1,500 damage from that clip. But at the moment I'm unable to help my E100 because I'm on a long reload. I try coming in a different direction, but the WZ121 takes him out, and he does apologise. There is no need to apologise. He did a fantastic job. So now what I want to do is I want to split the tanks up. There's a 121 and a tortoise. I don't want to be seeing them together, so I'm just going to wait around. There's still 3 minutes on the clock, so I'm just going to wait around, and the perfect situation has just happened. We have spotted the 121 and the tortoise starts capping. So now I know 100% this 121 is on his own, so I'm going to rush him. Wait for him to get in a position where he can't hold down, and we are going to rush him because he is a one clip, and we do manage to take him out. So 4.7k damage, we got 3 kills. I did take one shot, so now it's going to be a difficult one because I could be a one shot to the tortoise, or he could low roll, but I don't want to take that chance. So he's capping. There is still 2 minutes left on the clock. We have plenty of time. So what I decided to do is start going the long way round, and I almost paid the price. I only get to the cap literally just in time. So we're going to go the mega long way back through the enemy spawn. The cap is now 65, so we still got time. Still 1 minute 45 seconds left on the clock, so we've got time. I've got 3 shells in my clip. I'm not sure at this moment what HP the tortoise is at, but I know he's not a great player. But he did the right thing at capping. He's a slow tank, and he's dragging me towards cap. He's now up to 90. Unfortunately, I didn't spot him, which would nearly cost me because I did stop. So luckily, he is not facing my way. But I make the error here. I should have tracked him, and I don't manage to pen that final shot. So I do get very, very lucky, and I'm about to get even more luckier. So he can't cap. I know he can't cap. So I just want to wait until I reload, and I see the tortoise coming now. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to try and get around him. I luckily do. I bounced the first shot, and I'm not sure exactly what he is doing here, but we managed to somehow take him out, and we get 6.1k damage. 6.1k. 1,515 base XP, which should be enough to ace almost any tank in the game, but unfortunately that was only enough for a first class. So luckily I've aced the tank already, so it didn't hurt too much seeing that first class. So now we're going to watch a battle where this is SWAT B, SWAT OB, a good mate of mine on Loca, and he is on Canal. So the enemy have a light tank, his team have a medium tank, so he's just going to try and see if he can spot tanks coming down, which is exactly what he does. He's going to switch to the APCR, he's going to get one shot in the mouse. He is now spotted. He somehow bounces 460 damage, and even he thought that was funny. XD, you don't bounce too many in this tank. You do not bounce too many at all. People load the HE. They should load the HE because your armor is absolutely made of paper. Although he is going to find that out very, very soon. So the Conway on the enemy team has now been spotted around the decap area, and there is only 1 TD and the medium tank that is around that area. So his team are in a bad position. They are all over the place. So he's now going to try and get some shots in on the E100 and the mouse. So he is going to aim up. Again, the mouse misses. So he can load the APCR and he can clear him no problem. So at the moment, he has taken no damage. He's got a kill, 1400 damage. He's going to go for the full reload and he's going to back up while he is reloading. So perfect decision. Good timing for the reload instead of waiting to see if he can get shot with the 1 shell remaining. And now a few tanks on the enemy team. The Waffle, the Conway is there as well. He is now reloaded. He can use the AP. He's not going for the HE because of the distance. He gets 1 shot and again he is going to go for the full reload. And now he is heading back to see if he can help the Object 704. So good decision from SWAT. Sitting back, he's going to use the heal. The Death Star has now taken out the FV4005B, so we know the Death Star's on a reload, but we also know that there is 2, maybe 3 tanks that is around this area. So there's the Conway. The Conway's been spotted. He shoots the Object 704. So now SWAT just needs to get into a position where he can get some shots off. And here comes the Waffle. He's going to load up. HE, 1 shot. He gets shot in return. And he's just been absolutely wrecked by the Death Star, which is a shame because that now puts him on a 1 shot. He does manage to take out the Waffle, saving the Object 704, but now he's on a big reload and it is 5 against 4, but he is a 1 shot to every single tank on the enemy team. So the E100 takes out the KPF. They are capping. The E100 I think is capping, yes. There's the Death Star who is full hit points. So now he is going to head back and help his 2 teammates that are dealing with the Death Star and the E100. So the E100 now takes out the Motion. The grill comes down and now they are going to focus fire on the E100. The grill gets 1 shot off, which is great because now he can clear him in 2 shots. He can use the AP, no problem, and it's now a 3-on-3. So the Object 704 is still holding. He's pushing around, but they need to be careful. 1300 damage there from the Death Star, who I have to add does a fantastic battle. And again, he hasn't got the greatest of stats. So 1 shot there from SWAT. He gets the track shot. 3rd shot, he can't quite get off. And here comes the Conway. I do have to add though, the enemy, it is 3-on-3, but there is an enemy T57 who is sadly AFK, but that is perfect for SWAT because he is full hit points. This T57 is full hit points, but he still does a fantastic job leading up to that AFK. So he's a 1 shot to this Conway. He needs to reload. Depending on what gun the Conway has got, and he's got the 122mm, which is great. He can still just about clear his 3 shells before the Conway reloads. So now it's just the Death Star that is a 1 shot. I think the reload between the Conway and the Death Star would have been around about the same, and the Death Star is capping, which again is a great move, but he kind of got greedy and he pushes up. So now he's on 5.6k damage. So already he's done a great job. 28 HP. He's got 5 kills. So already this is the perfect situation. Like when you are so low hit points, you've done an amazing job, and then the enemy tell you that there is an AFK. This doesn't usually happen to me. I wish it did happen to me, like at least once. But usually if I do find the AFK, he's like lost most of his hit points. But luckily for SWAT, he is literally full hit points. So as soon as he's going to come around the corner, there's still 1 minute 40 on the clock, and there he is, 2,120. He's even using the extra HP. So he's going to get behind him. He's going to use the HE and 6.7k damage. He's going to get 1 more, puts him past the 7k damage. 7.4k damage. He's now on 325. Just going to wait for that reload. Yes, I will report him, which is great. Yes, he deserves to be reported, even though we don't know what's happened. He might have lost a connection. You don't know. But SWAT is going to take that opportunity, and he clears him. So 7.7k damage, 6 kills, he gets the Kolobanov, and that one was worthy of an A. 1778 base XP. So that is the FV4005, an amazing tank. If you haven't got it yet, it's definitely worth the grind. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.